Hey guys, in this video we are going to see a full tutorial of DaVinci Resolve, right from how to download DaVinci Resolve to how to render the video at the end. DaVinci Resolve is a video editing software and it was released back in 2004. It's been 18 years of DaVinci Resolve. Many movie places or movie shooting, they use it. So let's jump onto the PC and have a look. Okay, how do you download DaVinci Resolve? Now, if you have DaVinci Resolve already downloaded, you can just skip this part of the video and move on to the next timestamp, the interface. The next timestamp is the interface in which you can move on to. If you haven't downloaded DaVinci Resolve, no problem. Just watch this part. I'm going to paste in a link here. This link is, I'm going to put it in the description of this video as well. So you can go get it in the description as well. So I hit it. It'll take me to a website called Blackmagic Design. So this is the website. First choose your country. So you can choose your country. Mine is India. So I've chosen India. Now, yes, scroll down. 1 second. I've hit on India. Yes, now scroll down and you will see this thing called DaVinci Resolve 17. You have to download the DaVinci Resolve, the free download now, and not the DaVinci Resolve Studio version. The Studio version is more better, and obviously it's good. Many people actually use the free version because the free version is actually as good as the studio version. It's really good. The free version has a lot of features in which you can change the video style, you can adjust your audio, everything you can do. So hit on that free download now and download it. This is the studio version. It starts from 25,900 in India and I think about $295 in the US. Yes, so once you download it, you can come on to, let's go see the interface of the video. You'll be prompted to make some accounts to download DaVinci Resolve 17. You do that, you can do that, and let's move on to the interface of DaVinci Resolve. The interface of DaVinci Resolve. Now when you open DaVinci Resolve, that's that 3 colors icon like this. It'll start up, it'll say loading highlight page, loading fusion page, everything. Now you'll get a window like this. This is where you see all your projects. Right now there's an untitled project here. So this is where you see all your projects. You can make folders, you can open existing projects, or you can make a new project. So I'm going to hit on new project. Once you create the new project and you open it next time, then you click on open. If you want a new folder like maybe anything of YouTube videos, anything of practice editing, you can put that in each folder. Now, a new project's name is tutorial DaVinci Resolve for DaVinci Resolve. I'm going to click on create. Now, once I click on create, you get this thing. There are hundreds of options here. I don't know what to do. I'm going to explain each of it to you. First, I want you to go to click on settings and first check here's your resolution. So here you can change your resolution. Right now I'm on a HD resolution. This is 1920 into 1080, that's HD. You can change it to a 4K video, which is the next one. That's 3840 into 2160. Right now I'm on 1920 into 1080p. Okay. Now you can change it to maybe a 720. So you can change HD, 4K, 720, whatever. I'll just leave it on normal HD. You can change your type. This is not valid right now because of the type. You can change your frame rate. I want to change my frame rate to 25 seconds and even the playback frame rate has to be the same. So remember that. That's a very important thing. the timeline frame rate and the playback frame rate have to be the same. Right now they both are at 25, so that's fine. 25, that's frames per second of the FPS. So I'm good to become same. Now you can see many tabs here. This tab, this tab, this tab, this tab. Okay, it's loading. This tab, this tab, and this tab. What are these tabs? Because they are just new to you, right? If you have not used Vinci Resolve earlier, they are new. So these tabs, this is called the media tab. This is where you bring in your media. So this is where you bring in your media, like all the media you want to edit. This is called the cut tab, in which you can do some basic cutting of the video. That's it, nothing else, only cutting of the video. This is the edit tab, in which you'll be spending 90% of your time. 90% even of this video will be spending only on the edit tab. This is the fusion tab, which is used for visual effects and motion graphics. So these, we are not going to get into all this because this is just a basic tutorial. So this is for visual effects and motion graphics. This is the color tab, where you can change your color grading of the video. You can use Chroma Key there. This is the Fairlight tab, in which it's a great audio tab. So audio tab meaning you can change the audio, you can change how the audio sounds, the increase of volume, decrease of volume, everything there. And this is the render tab. This is where you render it. So this is the media tab, where you bring in all your media. This is the edit cut tab, in which you just just do some basic cutting. This is the edit tab, in which you're going to spend a lot of time on it. This is the fusion tab, which is for visual effects and motion graphics. That's somewhat like Adobe After Effects. So that's like Adobe After Effects. This is the color grading tab, in which you get a color grade your photos or your videos, and you also do Chroma Key there. This is the Fairlight tab, in which you do a lot of audio things, and this is the Deliver tab, in which you render your videos. So this is what is the 7 types of tabs in the Vinci Resolve. Now let's bring in the media and get on with editing. Okay, like I said, to bring in the media, let's come into the media pool. That is what it's for, right? We have to bring in the clips in the media pool. Now I'm just going to drag and drop them here. I have these 2 clips, this little video copied, and I'm going to bring this. Okay, 1 second. This is the photo of subscribe button. I'll bring this in here as well. This is photos are also allowed. Now before we start off with any other editing, let's look at this video. Then only we can decide what editing are we doing.
Hello guys.
Okay, from 2 seconds the first type of editing we're doing is when it hits 2 seconds, I'm going to cut it because there's no one talking.
Hello guys, this is my YouTube channel, Music and Technology with Abhinav.
Now, when I say music and technology with Abhinav, I want a little banner to come up saying music and technology with Abhinav, some text, right?
So it says your music and
now when I'm circling it around that, I want us to just magnify into that technology with Abhinav and show up there.
Technology with Abhinav. So hope you all like my YouTube channel, and like, share, subscribe.
When I say subscribe there, I want the green screen subscribe that photo I put.
I share.
Come back.
Hit the bell icon. That is it. See you next time.
Okay, so that is what we are going to actually do. Let me close this tab. I don't need it anymore. Let's make Resolve big. So that is what. So what do I want to do? I want to cut the video from 2 seconds. I want to add some text. I want to I want to add some text. I want to zoom in, and I want to use that green screen. I want that subscribe button. This one, I want to do it using Chroma Key. So let's jump on with the editing now. Okay, now after I've got all the media, it clearly says 25 FPS. Here also it says 25 FPS. That is why in the first I used it and set that FPS thing. Now I don't need to go to the cut tab because it's just for basic cutting. That's the same thing I can do in the edit tab as well. So I can do it here as well. So let's miss the cut tab. Now when we get to the edit tab, let me close this window out. 1 second, let me reduce the size of this window and let me increase the size of this window here. Now, this window here is where we're going to do our main editing. Now, I have to drag and put this video here, and that is what is called a timeline. So that is what is called a timeline. In this scene, you might see two screens. That doesn't matter. I just put them into one. It's just the same thing. You might see just two screens, right? One is for previewing, like what we just did with the video. We just saw it. And what the other one is for actually seeing after editing. I've done with that other one. So this is the main screen, that is the right of your screen. Now I'm going to pull this video on to the timeline. So we're going to create a new timeline called timeline 1. So if you see there's something new come up here called timeline 1. Now when we have reached timeline 1, let's cut. This is the video one and this is the audio clip. Video and audio. I'm muting the audio so that it doesn't interfere what I'm talking. If you don't want to see these little thumbnails, you can remove it like this. You can see it here. If you want, you can see only the first one, or you can see all. So you can see audio however you want. You can see the waveforms, or you can just see the normal audio. Okay, you can change the track height as well. So you can make this really high, or you can make it really low as well. Depends on your whatever you want to use. Okay, let's see what we can do. Let's see what basic editing we can do. This is the play header. Okay, so we want to cut it here. Exactly here. So how do I cut it? When I'm plotting the basic timeline, I made it much more further. 0-15 seconds, that's fine, whatever. I want just at 1 second cut off. That's really fast, right? That's the speed I've increased it here. If you see, I've increased the speed here. This is very slow speed. I'm going to put it in the middle so that you all can see the clip clearly. Okay, so yes, so I've changed this, it's fine now. Now how do I cut? Now to cut, I can go to the blade B. If you press B, the blade. So you can, that's a shortcut key, and A for the selection mode and B for the blade. Now I can come here and anywhere give a cut. If I give a cut, it separates into two clips. Now I can go click the selection mode, click on this cut and hit the delete key or the backspace. Right? Hit the delete key or the backspace and undo all that. The other way is you can pull the play header wherever you see you're ready to cut the clip. Put it there, hit Ctrl B, you have cut the clip, click on the clip, backspace. Now if you hit backspace, there will be a gap left, so pull this clip back. So you pull this clip back or hit the magnet one, right? So instead of doing that, I'm just going to hit the delete key. That will automatically pull back the clip. Now if you see, the clip is going fine. It's going fine till the end of the clip. Now I'm going to cut it in some places because I need to add text or something there, right? So I'm going to give a cut here. So I'll just hit Ctrl B. So exactly I can give a cut there. And then when it's circling, I want to, yes, here I'm going to give another Ctrl B. So that is how you cut clips. So that is how you cut clips. So that is how you cut the clips. Now, so if you see, yes, so we are ready with the cut clips. So we have cut the clips, we have joined the clips. I'll show you how to join clips. Just keep pulling from the timeline, it will join like this. Here I've cut one clip into many parts, but there many clips you can bring it into one like this one, right? So that is how you cut and join clips. Let's move on with checking the audio. Now to check the audio, you need to get this mixer. Now if you do not have a mixer, don't worry, I'll show you how to get that. Hit on workspace, show panel in workspace and mixer. So that's how you get the mixer, no problem. Now please ensure that in a mixer your voice shouldn't go above, shouldn't touch this top, never touch the top one, otherwise your voice will not sound fine. It shouldn't be somewhat like, I'll show you. Let's put the clip head back, player head back. If I increase the voice like this, it shouldn't touch this top because then it's bad. So it shouldn't touch the top, so you can adjust the clip to a volume that doesn't touch the top. If it doesn't touch the top, that's all is fine. It shouldn't. I recommend it not to go into the red, let it be in the yellow itself. So you are maybe increase the 0.5, little bit into the red is fine, no problem about that. So if it should not just go into, don't touch the top of the red. That is the main objective. So that is how you check the audio of a clip and check it if it's fine. Okay, now the next thing we're gonna do after checking the audio is we're gonna we're gonna add title. Like I said, I've kept a special clip to add title here. Over the second clip, we're gonna add title. Let that thing come out. So yes, here we're gonna add title here on top of this clip, say music and technology with Abhinav. So for that, I open this toolbox, and I have something called titles. So in titles, I can maybe choose something. There are a lot of titles to be chosen from. Okay, so let me choose a nice title that will actually look nice. Anything is fine, you can choose. A lot are there. So what is this superhero movie? Let's see. Let's look at this title. Just for this clip here. Drag it on top. So let's see. Okay, so this is how it will look. This title actually looks fine, I feel, because it's okay. So how do I change the text on the title? I click on the title. I go here and I say top text. I open this and I say music and technology with Abhinav. Okay, I'll just type YouTube here and I'm going to type this in the next bottom text so it's more visible. Music and technology with Abhinav. Okay, you can change the size of the text here. Text size, reduce it by a little bit. So okay, that's too less, sorry. Increase it a little more. Okay, that's too big. You need to choose it to a good size. Maybe 0.55. Okay, little less. Yes, this is fine, I think. It's LOGGY. Yes, this is fine. Let's see how it plays out. So this is how it's playing now. The clip, so that's fine. I think that looks fine where I've written some text. This is just for a basic video, so it's fine however you write the text. Maybe I can change the text. Let me change the text to something else. Maybe because we don't want it. I'll show you how to change it. Delete it, and I'm going to say maybe vertical reveal or vertical slide. So let's choose it like maybe digital glitch. Let's choose digital glitch. 1 second. Digital glitch. Okay, what has happened is 1 second. Let me go back to the normal title. Yes, this is the I'm hitting Control Z here so that the superhero text comes back. So this is the next clip in which we want to get it, right? So the digital glitch, I'll just put it on top here. And I'm going to click on digital glitch and say, I'm going to type music and technology. Size obviously have to reduce it because it's a huge name, right? Yes, that's fine. This size is fine. Okay, let me choose a color. Red color, is that fine? Red. Yes, that's fine. Okay. This sample text I'm going to remove. I don't need this. Small text doesn't need to be there, and that is how you add text to your video. The next thing you're supposed to do is to zoom in to the name of this channel. So how do we do that? Let me show you on how to do that. First, go here, get the selected clip. Okay, I've got the selected clip, and under this video thing you can see transform. Here you can do anything. You can transform the video, you can do some cropping, left, right, some dynamic zoom, you can do some composite, you can change the speed of the video, you can change the stabilization of the video, you can do some lens correction and some real-time scaling. We won't see all of these, we'll just look at the transform part. This is for zooming in. This is your X and Y position. This is your rotation angle. This is your anchor point. This is pitch, yaw, and flip. We'll be just looking at zoom and position. Now to zoom into this position, I need to click on zoom and move it. Now you can see that side is getting cut off, right? So I will change the X position by a positive number so it moves to the right. Yes. So yes. Now you can see this is fine. Let me zoom in a little more, and I'm going to change the X position to the right. Now you can see this is much to the bottom. So I'll change the Y position and move it to the middle. That's it we're supposed to do. So let's try to play it and see. So you see this is come up nice and big. Nice and zooming. So we zoomed in. That's how you zoom into anything. You can check the zoom, the position, rotation angle, and all, etc. So now let's move on to how we can use Chroma Key. Now for doing Chroma Key, I've got this subscribe button here, if you can see. So this is what we need to put. So where do we put it? Let me play the video and I'll show you that. So the video is being played. 1 second. Yes. So this is where after this, when we finally come to this position, when I'm showing my hands, we need to put it. So here, finally at this point in time, I'm going to drag this subscribe button onto the timeline. So I'm going to drag it on the top layer of the timeline. Okay, you can drag it wherever you want. Just don't drag it on the layer on top of it. Try to drag it on the top layer so it looks neat. Okay, 1 second. let me place it correctly. Okay, I'm not placing it correctly. Yes. Now once I place it, I'm going to move it and I'm going to extend it for a long while. Okay. Now when I play it, you will see the green color is actually covering the other one because the green subscribe button is on a higher layer than the normal video. So if you see this, it's covering this. To fix that, first what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the green screen thing a little high, so I'm going to change the Y by a certain amount. Here we go. Now what I could do is I could crop it from left like this. Crop it from left. This is not chroma key, this is just cropping the photo. You could do this as well, but if you see, the curved edges won't come out properly, and even for a subscribe video with that hand thing, it won't come out because it's always moving. So how do we fix that? That's why you need something called as chroma key, because for that hand thing and these curved edges, it won't come. For that, I need to go to the color grading tab or the color tab. Let's shift here to the color tab. Now you can see so many things here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the JPEG image. I'm going to click and I'm going to click on the green color. One second. Now I'm going to click on the green color. Now once I click on the green color, I right click in this area and say add alpha output. And I just connect this alpha output to this one. Yes. Now if you see, the red color has gone. It's just the opposite of whatever we asked. We wanted the green color to go away, but instead the red color went away. How do we fix that? So now I'm going to say remove the alpha output. I don't need this alpha output anymore because we need to move on to the next part. One second, sorry. So delete this thing and I'm going to say remove alpha output. Now, once I click on the green color, you can see this thing, right? This thing, it shows here, green is remaining. Now, I'm going to click on rotate or invert. Now, I inverted the red color and the green color. Add alpha output, connect it, and voila, we've got whatever we wanted. Now we can actually sit and actually, what happened to that? Yes. Now we can actually sit and remove these corner edges as well if you like. So it just takes a little time to do that. I'll do that myself and show it to you to see. So it's just very easy. Once I zoom into this, I'll just zoom and click on this color. So you can actually do it really neatly. Okay, one second. Now what happened? Okay, 1 second. You can zoom and do it neatly. Okay, 1 second. I don't know what happened right now. I'll invert this. I'll add alpha output, not source. Remove that source and I'm going to say add alpha output and join it here. You can actually sit and do this manually. It's a time consuming thing here, but at most it's gone out, right? So that's all that matters. So with this, let's move on. So let's move on to the next thing, which is adding transitions. Now, to add transition, what I'm going to basically do is I'm just going to, in the same where we saw titles, I'm going to say video transitions, and I'm going to, there are many transitions: additive dissolve, blur, cross dissolve, dip to dip color. There are a lot of them. So I'm just going to add a few transitions. So maybe I like quite a few of them because they're all really nice. So I'll take one paint on at this point here. So if you see, the transition has been applied. Here I can go for maybe a basic additive dissolve, or maybe a cross dissolve. Here, across iris here. Yes, that's it. Now, the ending is actually a bad cut. Just it's going and cutting, right? The video is just going and it comes as a black screen. Okay, we need to fix this as well. Video here needs to be changed by the y-axis. So if you see this little black thing has been cut off, that is because we moved the green screen thing up. For that, I'm just going to change the y of this. Okay, so let's leave that. So I've just fixed that right now. Let me just change the y back. It's fine. So that's actually fine. Yeah, that's fine, I think. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click here. You get these two arrows, and I'm just going to do this here, and I get these two arrows. I'm just going to do this for a nice little fade off, for a nice little slow fade off. So if you see, I'll show you how it's going to fade off. So if you see, okay, I went too fast. So if you see, the opacity of the video is going lesser, and finally it comes to a step. So that is how you actually start your editing in DaVinci Resolve. Here also we can start with a slight nice ending. Here also is digital glitch, also we can actually start with a nice ending, finish with a nice ending, so it all looks good. This also we can start with. Yeah, so that's it. We have finished with transitions, and we have come to the end of the aim of this editing. Now one more thing before we'll finish. You can also change the color grading. Maybe if you don't like the color of something, you can change your color here, no problem. But the important thing to remember is this should not touch this top red. So I'm going to change the left by a little bit. Okay, this is 1 second. This is like too much popped in, that's why you couldn't see. But that's too bad. The red is changed by a lot. So you can actually do some fun changing here as well. You can look at the scopes, how just remember that it should just barely touch the top. If it goes too much above the top, color scheme won't look really good. Barely it should touch the top. Then you can change the color grading and everything as well. With this, we've come to the final editing of this video. Okay, so now let's move on to rendering this video. Now to render this video, we go to the Deliver tab. We don't need to go to Fairlight and Fusion because I'm not going to teach Fairlight and Fusion because they are fairly advanced. So for Fusion, I'll be putting another whole video. I can go on 40 minutes to 60 minutes on just fusion. So I'll keep another video for fusion and fairlight. So how do we render the video? If it's a YouTube video here, if it's a Twitter video here, whatever, you can choose your location. I'll choose media like last time. That's where all my media is. I'm going to title it my YouTube channel promotion. Okay, you can change the frame rate, which I think 25 is fine. That's what we created. Your audio will be from your bus 0. You can take that as well. So that's it. So I'm going to say add to render queue. Now when you see tutorial for Vinci Resolve, say render all, and the rendering will start. Okay, this is just finished rendering. Let's go to wherever this file is and click on it, and let's look at what editing we have done together.
Hello guys, this is my YouTube channel. Music and technology. Music and technology. So hope you all like my YouTube channel and like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon. That is it.
Okay, I think that was a great video what we had done. I like the editing. Let's watch it once again.
Hello guys, this is my YouTube channel. Music and technology. So it says music and technology. So hope you all like my YouTube channel and like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon. That is it.
Okay, so that's it with our video rendering. Thank you guys, and hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any other problems or doubts or questions as well with Vinci Resolve, please put them in the comment section below. If you learned something new, please give this video a like. If you want more content like this, subscribe. See you all next time. Bye.